Hey everyone, Nina and I are bringing you a segment today about antibiotic use and the environment. I met with Dr. Tom Whittam, who is an expert in this area. He is currently working on a project at Ohio State testing water inflow and outflow for resistant bacteria at the local water treatment plant. He taught me a lot about antibiotic resistance and its role in environmental health. For example, did you know that when wastewater treatment plants filter water, they don't sterilize the water. They just reduce bacterial count to the level of the body of water that it is going into. This means that bacteria still get through, including resistant strains. Water can transport these resistant strains all over, including into our homes. Having resistant strains of bacteria cycling in the water can be especially risky when it comes from places of high antibiotic use, such as hospitals and farms. So what are we going to do about this? Sterilizing water at the treatment plants is just not practical, so we're going to need to come up with another plan. Dr. Whittam and I discussed the importance of stopping the problem at the source. This includes manufacturers, hospitals, and personal use. There is a large runoff problem of antibiotics in the water in places like China and India that comes from antibiotic manufacturers. These manufacturers do not properly dispose of the antibiotics, and when there is a big runoff into the water, it becomes a breeding ground for resistant bacteria. The same goes for both human and veterinary hospitals, and proper runoff control and antibiotic disposal protocols must be in place. It is important that we are aware of the antibiotics and the waste that we are putting into the environment. Did you know that when you or your pet takes an antibiotic, a large percentage of that medication is excreted into the environment? We need to control both antibiotics and dog excrement that goes into the environment because dog feces and urine can be filled with antibiotics as well as other infectious diseases. I have included some links below to proper waste disposal protocols for dog kennels. As for us individuals and dog owners, we can't help what we excrete when we're taking antibiotics, but we can help by implementing good stewardship practices. For example, always finish a course of antibiotics as directed by your doctor. If you have extra antibiotics, never throw them away or flush them down the toilet. Take them to your hospital or pharmacy for proper disposal. The antibiotics will then be incinerated in biohazard instead of being sent into our water systems. And finally, be sure to utilize preventative medicine in infection control, like vaccines and good hygiene. This will help eliminate the need for antibiotics in the first place. Good hygiene entails hand washing or using alcohol-based sanitizers and effective cleaning and disinfection. These small steps of good stewardship can make a big difference for both us humans and our adorable dogs.